Hello guys, just want to show you a small tutorial on how to use Robolly with the n8n. First, we will install the custom node we created for n8n. You go to the settings, then community nodes, then install. And then we need to copy this n8n name node. Just paste the name here. And click on I understand the risks of installing unverified code. However, this Robolly node code is public. You can check the source code here or in GitHub. And since it's public, everyone will check the code. And if it has any security breach or problems, they already will take it down. Also, if n8n team check if it's against any role for both sides, they already can take it down or added it to block list. So you can't install it from here. For now I will install the n8n node Robolly from here. The package installed. And now we will go back to any workflow and create a new node by searching for Robolly. Here is our node. And here's the actions that the Robolly node can do, which is generate image, or generate video, or get the renders, or get the tumbles elements, or get all tumbles that you have in the Robolly account. First, I need to mention that before we do that, we need to create a design in Robolly. Here in Robolly, you have to create your own design. I already linked my account. But for you, you have to set up your account credential. Just placing the API key for a Robolly. You can find it in your account settings. I already set up my account. And now I will test generating an image. First, I need to select the template. Let me see what template I have in Robolly for testing. We have a banner, a meme size test. Okay, Robolly test meme. Here is all my templates in my Robolly account. I will get the test meme. Here the image format from the official server of Robolly. Currently they provide only JPG and PNG. And here is the encoding when the image came from the Robolly server. If you want to convert it to any other format you want. Sometimes you want a GIF or web picture or TIFF or all. The AVIF is the lowest image size and lossless. I will not choose it for now, I will go with RAW. Or none, both work. The image quality. I will go with default, but you can choose the low or high or super. Now the elements of the template. I forget to name the elements. But I think this text. For the text that will be used in the generated meme. Currently in the template. There is use Robolly with n8n. You can edit as much as you like. We will change the color. The text color. I have to choose a color. Color picker. I will choose yellow. I will get the hex code. Now I will do a test render. Here the image generated with the required information. Now this action will getting us an image file, a binary file. In the same time it generate the URL of getting this results. You can use this URL for the next nodes that you have operation with. And turn this on if you need the hidden reader link to be generated. You just test again. And here is the hidden link with the binary, of course. Now let's generate a video. Let's make this animation. Okay, it's already animation. Now I will write my template name. I will choose MP4 from the server source. And duration is of 5 seconds. And the lowest FPS possible. And we will choose GIF. Personally, I prefer a web picture because it's the lowest size. But we will test with GIF. Same as file extension. We will keep the text same as it is. But we'll change the text color. Here I will choose a color. I will use a one animation element, so I don't need to enable a movie animation option. Now let's see the result. Now the video generated for Robolly. Also the URL file. Getting the renders. If you want to get the old renders, it's not recommended as writing here. If you have an old account with Robolly, you will get a lot of data and your browser may crash. So we will limit it for last 10 renders. And get the results. Here is the table of the last rendered files, which is the meme and the video. Now getting the template elements. This is required for some use cases. Here I will select a name. You will get the fillable elements that you can fill. This is helpful for AI autofill. You just get the data and send it to AI. And waiting it to fill the payload for you. Then you will send it back to Robolly server to generate the image. Getting tumbles also, as we said. If you have a huge data, you shall do the limit last 5 templates is okay. If you want to get only image type or video type, video type, which is animated projects in Robolly. Here you can process them without any API experience. If there is any custom API call you want to do, you just do the custom API call. How you do that? You just open the HTTP note and go to the authentication, and click to predefined credential type and select Robolly. This will take care of the Robolly authentication, and you just added your endpoint and the data you want to do. For a use case, I already have a free community use case, which is a news channel. As you can see, this is the news channel. This channel working by Robolly. It's generating a news for the Middle East. Breaking news for the Middle East. Like the bombs kills. Military activities. So it's only for bad news. And placing the source, which is probably Twitter URLs. But the Robolly here is generating the image. All this image generated fully by Robolly. It's just a simple test, just to showcase how Robolly is powerful for businesses. In the same time, if you want to design a Robolly templates, I will give you a small trick. You can go to a website called Freepik. In a Freepik, you can just search for UI, for example, games. UI games. You will get a source code of projects. Some of them are free and some of them are paid. Then you can export these elements or shapes. For example, if you selected the PSD file, you will need a Photoshop. Here you can select the free types. For example, you get this. You get these shapes and export them as a PNG, for example, or SVG. Then upload it to Robolly. I already done an example here. You can get anything. For example, these shapes. Or these shapes. Then export them as a PNG. Then in Robolly you called it easily. Combine them together to create this kind of automated image generated. This is example of the NBT shape, and with the API, we will fill it with the data. This is an example of a filled data shape. This shape same as the one provided in the template, but this is just a basic one. I believe you have a better ability to design better than me. There is a lot of symbols here, and you can ask AI to get some advices about designing, or choosing the colors palette or something like that. Not just games. You can just write UI and you will get shapes. Or you can write a Facebook design, and you will get a PSD template. These templates also can be imported to Robolly. You just have to open them in the Illustrator. Or if it's PSD, you can open it in Photoshop. If you don't have Adobe products, you can open a service called Photopea. It's just like a Illustrator and Photoshop free for public. You can upload the files here and exported the layers. It's just like a Photoshop or a Illustrator, but it's a web version. You can do the minimal task we want, which is exporting the layers as a separated PNG files. Then upload it to Robolly to create it your automated design. Then when you want to automate the process fully, you can use the Robolly to generate the images. We will continue improving this node. If you have any bug you found in this n8n node, you can report it to us. And if you have any problem with your account, you can contact Robolly team and visit their Facebook group. If you have any problem with your n8n, you can visit the n8n community or n8n Get Help page. Also for Robolly support, you can join their Facebook group. Bye bye.